There comes a time in life when we all feel lost, as if the path ahead is hidden by shadows. Hi, I'm Emily, and welcome to my channel. There comes a time in life when we all feel lost, as if the path ahead is hidden by shadows. But sometimes it's through the darkest moments that we find our inner fire, our purpose. This song, Find My Way, is about that journey. The backstory of Find My Way. So when I wrote it, I was going through a lot of I knew what I wanted to go for my dreams, but I didn't know what I should be doing besides making music. So there was a lot of confusion, a lot of feeling lost, a lot of just not knowing what to do, no direction, and there was a whole bunch of confusion. So in the first verse, I say something like, shadows cloud my sight in the world unknown, because it's like you're in the midst of not knowing what's going on, what you're doing, and it's just like you're just not sure of yourself either. And so then it's like you slowly, as you keep going through, as long as you keep persistent and consistent, then you'll start realizing that all of this is going to keep pushing you forward. So the story behind Find My Way it's like a story about resilience. So it's pushing through the dark times or the unknown times, no matter how you feel. And it's just moving forward, even if you don't really feel like you know what steps to take forward. And so it's about resilience, hope, empowerment, that just keep pushing forward, even if you may not know what exactly you're supposed to be doing at that moment. As long as you're growing, as long as you're being persistent and consistent, things will eventually work out. In this time, I was working through confusion and but also knowing I want to go for my dreams. And so that spark was still inside me and so strong. So I was like, I just need to keep going, push forward. And I'm glad I have. So it's that inner knowing that you just keep moving forward. So the first verse of my song is, cloud my sight in a world unknown, searching for a guiding light of my own. Despite doubts and fears taking me for a spin, I felt that fire that sparked deep within. So it's like I was going through a world of unknown, a confusion, a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, but I knew internally that I just need to keep going, and that I had that fire and the desire and the passion. So just push forward. So it's almost like an inner knowing that eventually I will find my way, which is why I titled it Find My Way. So it's just keep going and being persistent, and it's eventually, you got to have a lot of growth and a lot of learning, and maybe failures or mistakes, if that's what you want to call them, just choices and consequences. And it's just what you choose along the way. And it's meeting people and it's doing all these things, but it's eventually you'll figure out what works for you and you find your way. In the second verse of my song, I say, navigating the waters so rough and deep, hoping to find land like a ship lost at sea, forging ahead with my compass by my side, my spirit persists no matter the tide. And so when I wrote this, I was always going through, and I still am, I'm still navigating the rough waters. So this could be both external challenges and internal battles. So I was very rough on myself and very critical, and just not knowing if I was worthy enough or enough. And I just kept getting in this cycle of, I know I want this, but is this actually what I should be doing? This is my purpose. Will people actually want to hear me sing or talk? And so I just would get into these ruts of these back and forth. So I'd have to find ways to, just keep moving forward, meditate, journal, get all this stuff out of my head, because if I was stuck in my head all the time, then I would almost have a meltdown, or I would get so overwhelmed. So it's just learning to deal with the inner battles, and it's also just being true to myself and knowing that we all have our own struggles, both external and internal. Through my singing career so far, especially in the beginning, I kept going, I'd do some songs and I wouldn't get a lot of feedback. And so it's like I would almost want to give up because I'm like, well, no one's listening or wanting to hear my songs. But I also have to remember I'm new. I still have to create exposure of myself to people so they even know about me. So it's just like sometimes I would get in the caught up in like, oh, I've only had like 5 views on my songs or 5 views on my videos. And it's like it's easy to get stuck in that, like, ugh, no one's gonna listen, no one's gonna watch it. And so I just know that as long as I have that fire within and I know my why, I know I need to just keep pushing forward no matter whether I know I'm gonna do well or not in the singing industry. And so it's just like I know that I want to help people as well. And so a lot of my music is around empowerment and inspiration or my stories, and I hope that it helps other people as well. So for me in my chorus, I say, and I know I'll find my way, but I'll fight each day. And I know, I'll find my way, push through the rain no matter what they say. So this is kind of like an anthem just to like encourage myself or others to keep going. And it's like you have to fight each day, but it's like it's just taking steps towards your dream, your passion, your purpose every day, no matter how you feel, no matter if you're in a low that day, you're not feeling that great, you have low energy, you're unmotivated. It's like all these things that come up. It's the commitment that you have to yourself and what wanting to accomplish. And so it's like I know that like push through the rain no matter what they say. That's also an anthem to say like there's going to be a lot of people that have opinions and ideas about what you should be doing. And then the part in the song was this push through the rain no matter what they say. Just being consistent, being persistent, just keep going and keep pushing through, no matter how you feel in that day or how, whatever is going on with that day. And also you can take a break if you need to, like allow yourself to take a break, because that can also be you pushing through the rain because you're dealing with your inner self. And so it's also no matter what they say. So everyone has their own opinions or ideas. And it's just listening to your intuition and yourself and your heart and being like, is this actually seem true? Or is this actually what I should be doing? Or do some research, because a lot of the people who give you advice are people who've never gotten to where you want to be. So why would you take advice from them? Yes, you can take little nuggets from them if it sounds like it's something that aligns with you. So then after the chorus, then in verse 3 and the bridge, I say, fight through the battles raging deep within, like a lightning bolt shocking me through my skin. I realize the power running through my veins. I claim my purpose and push through the flames. Back home, I need to find my way back home. I never knew I could be so strong. I need to find my way back home. Again, it's also like me fighting all my battles within, but allowing that power to run through my veins because I am powerful, and it's realizing that I have everything I need within. And it's like I don't need any outside forces. Like, yes, I learned things from like outside experiences, but internally I have everything I need within. I don't need to go get anything else. And so it's like it's just that power is like running through my veins because now I'm realizing that like I am powerful, I am bold, I am expressive, and it's okay. And that's the best power to have is you knowing your internal self is what's important. And so it's like in claiming my purpose. So I'm claiming my purpose as a singer and inspiring through my lyrics and empowerment and even speaking. And it's like that's my true passion because I really want to help people through mental, physical, and mindset, spirituality, anything that's related to like their growth and like so that they can also go after their dreams and inspiration and help other people as well. And so push through the flames is almost like a rebirth. So it's like you're going through this rough old part of yourself and now you're transitioning into the new, So it's like it's like a rebirth. So you're burning off all the crap, I guess, or the patterns that you don't like in yourself, or the things you don't like about yourself, and transitioning. So now you love yourself, and knowing that you are that powerhouse. And it's like coming back home is being back home in your inner self. And so it's just like that's super powerful because you have your own strength and your own journey. And so you are home internally, and you don't need to find it anywhere else. And then the part, like, I never knew I could be so strong. Like, so many years ago, even just 6 months ago, I had no idea how powerful or strong I could be inside. I had no idea that I had all the power I needed within, and I can choose how I want to live my life, and I can choose what I do. So I can choose to let like myself be the victim, or I can choose to let myself be, you know, someone that I don't want to be, or I can choose to be someone that I inspire to be, or I am, because I internally create that power within. Or, you know, I can just be like, you know, it's just too easy to be the victim or being like, I'm not responsible. But now I'm like, I know I'm responsible for my life, how it goes. So now I'm just taking more of a positive approach, but it's taken me a while to get here. And so now I have more clarity and I know what my purpose is. So it's like, I say just keep going. And if you're struggling with this at all, but it's like it's just becoming more clear with yourself. Don't get me wrong, I still have my, you know, ups and downs and my moments of, oh, I don't know if this is me, it should be me. But like just keep pushing through and creating what works for you and your like meditation or journaling, just something that, or gratitude's a big one, or just forgiving people. It's just being accepting of people the way they are. It's just it's an ongoing process. It's not like you're just gonna wake up one day and be like, I got it, I'm great, you know. So it's just like, just keep going. And I know, and I know, and I know I'll find my way. But you know, I'll fight each day. And I know, and I know, and I know I'll find my way. Push through the rain, no matter what they say. I encourage all of you to look at your own life, your own journeys, your own struggles, and reflect on the moments you felt lost, but just kept pushing forward. Like, just remember where you were a year ago. Are you the same person? Most likely not. And so it's like you are in the process of working on your own stuff as well. And I want this song to be more than just music. It's a reminder of how lost like I felt, and there's always a way forward. I hope this song gives you strength along your journey, and I invite you all to share your own personal stories in the comments below, or tag me in and say hashtag find my way, or just something inspirational that you've gone through and you come out of, or even what you're going through right now. Like, I understand we all have our stuff, and if you're going through anything right now, let me know if I can help you as well. And so I'd love to hear more about you and your journey, and so I'd love to hear that in your comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all subscribe, love, share, comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to listen to this song, it's streaming live on all platforms. It's called Find My Way under Emily, Emley. It comes out September 25th. And so I hope you all love it, and I would love to hear your opinions. So stay tuned for more.